Hello, all you adorable little bays. My name is Shaylee, and as I promised, here's the Q&A. Um, I don't have as many questions as I would hope for, but we're gonna fucking deal with what we have. First of all, I just want to again thank all of you for 500 subs. That means the world to me. It's the half a thousand of you that watch this idiot do what he does, and it means the world to me. So, thank you so much for sticking around. I honestly don't know how I'm gonna react when I hit 1,000, but I can't wait. But yeah, without dragging this intro on longer more than it needs to, let's get into it. First question I have is, what are my setup materials for ASMR? So all I really use is my USB microphone and my body. A lot of the sound effects that I use, to me, except for like the doors and like some of the sheets rustling, that I'll like use sound effects for, but like all the kissing sound effects, just me kissing the back of my hand after I like wet my lips a little bit. The microphone, got it for like, I want to say $80. Wasn't too bad. It does me well. But yeah, that's basically all I use. Next question. What's my favorite type of ASMR to listen to? It's a good one. Me, personally, I listen to a lot of, like, the really sappy shit. So, like, boyfriend audios and, yeah, just, I don't know. I'm really into sappy shit, and I don't know why. But I am, so that's what I usually listen to. Or confession audios. I really like those as well. Ooh, boy, I forgot about this question. What ASMR artist would I never want to meet IRL? There's a couple, just because I feel like I want my image of them to stay, like, the way it is. Because there's a lot of them that I look up to that I feel like if, we were more than just internet friends, it would kind of ruin it for me. So I can't I, I can't exactly just name one, but there's a couple. After that, someone asked or no, not which. Do I have any beef with any other VAs or ASM artists? Yeah, actually, I do. They go by Regent Audio. If you've known me for a while, you know why. But if not, I will go into it. So, when I was with my ex-boyfriend, the piece of shit that broke up with me because I'm a little bit feminine, Regent was gonna make him a personalized audio using a nickname that I specifically called my ex-boyfriend. The thing that set me off is neither of them came to me to ask me if I was comfortable with this. So I have a little bit of beef with him. Anyway, changing the topic from depressing to a little bit more lighthearted. Someone wanted to know my coming out story. As many of you know, I am very openly bisexual. It was very wholesome. I started to notice that I was seeing people differently, I'd say mid-summer of 2019. And then I finally found out, like, who I am Pride Week of 2020. So after that, I went down to my mom, told her. She completely accepted me. She actually kind of had a feeling that I was. I went to my dad, told him basically the same thing, and with him I was scared, but I got confirmation at the end that like he accepted me, and it was even more cute because he told me, and I quote, "You could have come out as anything, and I would have loved you the same," which it hit me deep for the moment because it meant a lot. You know, he's been in my life since I was 6, with him being my stepdad and all. So I appreciate him a shit ton, and I'm thankfully be able to call him by just dad now. Next up, how many fanboy outfits do I have? Oh, friend. I'd say at least 8 to 10, and that's being courteous. But I'd say like, yeah, 8 to 10. What got me into ASMR? This is a funny story. So before, I was pretty biased towards it because I didn't know that it wasn't just like the really, really cringy, to me at least, whisper ASMR that's out there. And I met this guy in another Discord server, which it's like a musician Discord server that I'm in. He introduced me to, I believe, yes, it was Kai Says Things, Fanboy Hooters video, and that kind of sparked something in me that made me realize, oh shit, this is really good. So I looked up the other people that were a part of that collab, and I slowly fell in love, and then months later decided I wanted to do it myself, and well, it seems to be treating me pretty well, so I'm not exactly complaining at the life decisions that I've made. Next up is, why am I so funny? I don't personally think I'm too funny. I mean, I know I say a lot of things that come across as funny, but if you know me in real life, I'm actually a pretty blunt person that isn't really funny at all. I'm pretty self-centered and self-absorbed, and I don't really talk to people that much. But I appreciate it. Would I ever subscribe to an ASMR artist's Patreon? I actually have multiple of them. I'm not gonna say who, but I've definitely subscribed to a ton, actually. To whether or not it's because they upload audios that like I'm not gonna find on YouTube, or if it's just me wanting to show my support. Yeah, that's a word, Shaylee. Okay. Or if I want to show my support, that's why I do it. Self promo. I have one if y'all didn't know, so that's cool. Next up, this is kind of dwells out of the ASMR realm, but that's okay. Which hero of mine would I most be afraid of meeting? So I've thought about this a lot, and I'd say Shaylee Bourget. He was a huge inspiration to me vocally when I started taking singing more seriously a couple months ago. And I don't know. It's something about him where I feel like I'd be afraid that I say something stupid and embarrass myself. But I also want to have a conversation with him just to kind of understand how he perceives things in the musical realm compared to me. But yeah, he's my hero, man. Like, I look up to him so much. Next up, What kinds of ASMR ideas would you be interested in dabbling with? Actually, I'm pretty much okay with dabbling with anything. Someone gives me something that sounds interesting, I'll try to do it. I'm not really one to turn something down unless it's really, really cringy. But for the most part, I will dabble with anything that is thrown my way. I actually, in the future, potentially have a few collabs coming up, so keep your eye out for those. Next up, do I have any artistic hobbies? Well, like I said before, I'm a musician. And music. Oh god, this is gonna sound so cringy, and I hate that I'm quoting my hero, but whatever. Music's the only thing that really makes sense to me. Music is the only thing that's really been there to comfort me when I've been in my all-time lows. Music is the one thing I can turn to if I'm in a bad mood, or if I'm sad, or if I'm angry, or if I just need to let some emotion out. Music has always been that shoulder I can cry on. And I don't plan on ever stop making music anytime soon. If I were to do a story-based ASMR video, would I set it in the past, present, or future? Me personally, I'd probably go towards future because I love futuristic settings. I've always loved like cyberpunk stuff and games like Halo and Mass Effect and Dead Space. Well, yeah, I'd probably say future because the future has unlimited capabilities for ASMR ideas. Next question is, if I had to voice act in a game, what type of game would it be? It's actually a really good question. I've never really thought about delving into the gaming industry with my voice acting, even though that's technically how I started. Me and my friends, we used to stream games on Twitch, specifically games that had no voice actors, and we would just assign each other roles, and that's how I kind of dipped my feet in the water to voice acting and figured I kind of have a talent to it, which is why some of my characters are, not to stroke my own ego, but are pretty convincing and don't exactly sound like they're me, if that makes sense. But yeah, personally, I'd love to voice act for a game at some point in the future. I feel like it would be a lot of fun. But if I had to voice act for a specific genre of games, probably like a story game or horror, because I've always been a fan of horror. But yeah, again, thank you all for 500 subscribers. I hope the content that I create for you guys is good, and I hope that I can keep making amazing content like I have been these past couple of months. But I love all of you from the bottom of my heart, and I wouldn't be here without you. So I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, my adorable little bass. Mwah.